Hello everyone, this is Casey Bowles, and I'm sitting at a makeshift studio in my kitchen wearing sunglasses. Joining me is Tyler Wellborn. We're not really sure what we're doing or how we got here, but we'd like for you to join us for this Texas-sized meltdown. On this episode, Tyler tells you about Hayes Carl, and then we try to talk about expectations, why people act certain ways, and wanting more. But shit ended up going left, and we somehow ended up with a new person on the show. All right here on the Texas Meltdown.
So on this episode, we're talking about one of my favorite artists, Hayes Carl.
That's in like my top 5. At least top 5. It might be in my top 3.
If you don't like Hayes Carl, man, something's wrong with you. Down the Road Tonight is the most kick-ass, upbeat Texas country song that there is out there. If you can't come up with a name that you like off that song, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have a very good imagination, because for him to come up with that many words and then at the end of the song be like, I ran out of words, people, that's all I got. Like, that's pretty funny, man. And that's how his songwriting goes. It's just stuff that he can relate to so hard. And he's telling the truth in his music, and you can tell. You can just listen to it and you go, I know he's been there before. And I'm say that time and time again, but man, that's what great songwriters are, is people that you can listen to their music and you can go, I know exactly where he's been, and I am listening to this, and I can tell that he is singing this from his soul. Not just he's singing this off a script, he's singing this from his soul. He wrote these words. He means them. Did you know, though, that this is a little off there, out there?
Fuck you. Did you know that he took Steve Earle's wife, man? He took Steve Earle's wife.
That's pretty funny.
You can't sit here and tell me Steve Earle's is a bad dude. In early outlaw country, which is like pretty much Texas music.
No joke.
You know, except like older.
Yeah. He
was like the coolest son of a bitch you could ever possibly imagine.
Didn't he? What was his
And
comment?
Hayes Carl took his wife. And his only reaction to that was, he mentioned it in one interview. Somebody mentioned it to him, and he took the question without getting mad. He said, she left me for a younger, better looking, less talented songwriter. Talk about hit you where it hurts.
But at the same time, I
mean,
mean,
they really are. Their songs, their songwriting, it's a lot alike. Both of them are really, really specific.
It is. I love it.
Incredibly specific.
Definitely one of a kind for both of them, though.
Props to her. I don't know what her name is. I didn't do that much research on this shit. But I'm telling you, props to her. You pretty much, like, when that dude got old, you ditched him for a guy that's literally the younger version of him. The one that you married to begin with. Who said love's not forever? You're pretty much with the same dude.
That's pretty funny, man. That's fucked up, but it's pretty funny.
Oh, Jesus, man. Steve Earle's not going to like this.
No, he's not.
Sorry, Steve Earle.
Casey Bowles didn't do it.
If by some grace of God you hear this podcast, we are so sorry.
It's not that funny.
That's not how we think about that. It really is, man. That's not how we think about that. He got a lot of shit going on, man. He did 4 songs off the Country Strong movie.
That's pretty badass.
Have you ever seen Country Strong?
No. Couldn't tell you shit about it.
You have never seen Country Strong.
I don't watch a lot
you
of
don't
TV.
know who John Mayer is.
I don't watch a lot of TV, Bo.
You obviously don't listen to a lot of music either.
Yeah, I do. I just didn't listen to John Mayer that day for whatever reason. I don't know when's
That
the
day,
last time you listened to John Mayer?
I listen to John Mayer at least once a week.
Really?
Yes.
Man, I don't know. I've never been into John Mayer's music. I mean, I like him. He's a
never
cool
heard John
guy, I
Mayer's
guess.
music.
I mean, I don't
even know who he is. You can't say he's a cool guy.
I'm not judging him.
We just talked about that.
I didn't judge him negatively.
We literally just talked about it.
Wait, I'm not judging him.
Then go listen to his music.
All right, I will. I'll go listen to John Mayer's music on the way home tonight. I'm already going to have it in the playlist for when I get in the truck.
We got to quit talking about this. I'm going to get fired up. We got to get back to Hayes Carl.
Another great album by him is K-Mad Yo-Yo. Dude,
I like
that's
the song.
my ish.
The song where he's talking about eat uppers in the morning and LSD at night.
Man.
It's so good.
That's...
I don't
know if anybody's ever seen the album cover off of that album, but that is definitely one of them albums you can judge, and you can tell it looks like it's finna be rough. However, man, Hayes Carl just started putting out some more music this year. It's a pre-released album right now. It's got Nunya and Elvis and Jesus, but it's pretty good. I like both songs, especially the Nunya. I know you like Elvis and Jesus. It's a good slow song. It gets you in a tune, with your inner self in a much like moodier environment, I guess. But the Nunya song is definitely where I'm at right now. I've been struggling a little bit, and that Nunya song is just like, what does it even matter to you? It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't none of your fucking business. You hear me? Nunya. Go listen to it by Hayes Carl.
Not.
Who's there?
None yet.
None your business by Hayes Carl.
Holy shit. Back to Hayes Carl.
Sorry, guys. We had to take a break off that last little take. We were laughing entirely too hard at the knock knock joke. We died laughing at it.
He has tons of Austin Music Awards, along with Americana Music Awards. We can't name them all.
He has not yet made his way into alternative country, but one day he will.
I don't even know what to say, man. Can't believe you just threw that at me like that.
What?
The alternative country bullshit.
You don't like the alternative country bullshit?
Well, you mean he hasn't made it into the alternative? You're telling me Cody West is alternative country and a bigger deal than fucking Hayes Carl?
I'm not saying that. No, I was just saying that he hasn't started describing his music as alternative country yet.
I apologize, guys. I got a little offensive. I don't believe in alternative country. I feel like there's Americana.
I don't believe in any genre
and
of music.
I guess you can say there's Red Dirt, which is like a
Stony LaRue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Stony LaRue is pretty good.
And you can call Red Dirt Texas music too.
Well,
Because
yeah. It's
we're not
Red Dirt, Oklahoma.
We're not getting into that discussion on what all that is.
Okay.
All I'm saying on the Texas country and the Red Dirt, because you go all day on that.
A good song is a good song.
That's what they
when
need
is the
to know,
last
though.
time you
That's
looked
what
at a
they
song
need to
and
know.
you started listening to it and you go, oh, wait,
I will hit you.
it's
with
not
some
Texas
fucking
country, it's
phone.
alternative country. I'm not listening to it.
I've
I don't
never in
believe in
my life
alternative
called
country.
something alternative country,
Exactly.
so I've never
but it doesn't
said
matter.
that.
But if you listen to a good song, you like
No,
the song,
I knew
you love the
Hayes Carl
song.
was Americana.
I didn't. I don't look at genres. I care less about the genre. I mean, I listen to Kevin Gates and shit. I like that.
Well, you sure were adamant about the alternative country thing last time. You know, Hayes Carl's song Beaumont.
Can you really relate to it?
Yeah.
To Beaumont? You mean to tell me you can really relate to the song Beaumont?
Yeah, I lived in Orange.
But who were you singing? I've never known you to have a girlfriend while you were living in Beaumont.
While I was in Orange,
Yeah.
I didn't have a girlfriend. But I mean, I had hoes.
So, but I mean, oh my God.
What?
You mean to tell me? So you're comparing your hose to a lover? Do you love that deep, or do
That's
you?
all the loving I get. That was smooth. Well, skip ahead to his newest single, Jesus and Elvis. Man, that is a really good slow song. And I'm not into slow songs, you know that.
No, man, that song's actually about a soldier who was in Vietnam, whose mother told him that she was going to leave the Christmas lights up until he came home, and that was back in 1968, and them lights are still up to this day. That song's going to be on his latest album, What It Is, being released on February 15th, 2019. If you want to find out more about Hayes Carl, look him up on any social media or streaming application. His next shows will be on February 16th at the White Oak Music Hall in Houston, Texas. That'll be his album debut. This is going to be released on February 15th of 2019. Then following those two things up, on February 22nd, he'll be at Austin City Limits in Austin, Texas. How do you think our expectations are going to uphold to people's opinions of us by doing this fucking podcast?
I think you're thinking too hard about it. I don't really care.
I don't give a fuck either, man. I mean, it's definitely one of them deals. So, like, I'm
I
not
just
gonna
haven't done it.
live my life by the way what your opinion is about me, or based off. I'm not gonna live my life based on what your opinion is of me. I just don't give a shit. Like, I'm not saying I don't give a shit in a sense, like, yes, I'm not gonna try to do the right thing. I'm not gonna try to like better myself or my life. But whatever
Like,
you
if you
think
have a
about me
legitimate
along the way,
reason-
I could give a fuck less.
Yeah, like if you have a legitimate reason to like criticize me, do it. But if you just if you're reaching,
Yeah.
if it's something stupid,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I
Stay
don't
away
either.
from that. Just keep
There's
that
no
shit
point.
to
There's no
yourself.
point in you living in your life that way. It's what life is way too short for that. And I'm sad. I hate to say it. It's sad, but I'm finding this out a little bit more and more, and it's been a lot quicker in the past 6 months than it has been here before. But I don't really give a shit, man. I have one life, my life, and I can only live mine. I can't live yours for you. I can't let you live mine for me. I have to live my life for me, and I'm going to live my life for me. And I'm excited about it. I'm stoked about it.
I always expect the best, and that's why it sucks twice as bad whenever it just doesn't work out.
I mean, in certain situations...
not even just in situations. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, well, in certain situations, I can see where you're coming from. No doubt. I try to stay positive and I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Optimistic about most situations, but at the end of the day, it also depends on the situation whether I'm gonna keep a good attitude about it or a bad attitude about it. You know, like I wake up in the morning.
You know what? That's gonna be another point we're gonna bring up here in a little bit.
Uh-huh.
That's what this whole thing's gonna be about. It's gonna be about expectations.
Yep.
And it's gonna be about why people act certain ways.
I thought I was wanting more from people.
Well, I had that in there too. Who gives a shit? I do. Yeah, well, I had that in there.
All right, I'm fucking with you, man. Coming up on the holidays and everything else, I know you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking, like a lot of kids and their expectations for Christmas and shit. And I'm not a parent, but like from the kids' standpoint of view,
getting a plow and a shovel, and we're fixing to find out how to grow some corn.
we can start making some moonshine. Fuck it, I got steel. I can make steel. I'm just kidding. I can't really do that. That's not me. No.
Weld.
Huh?
Huh?
Man, I think you'd be impressed what I can and can't do. I left a whole injector out of your truck and it ran for how many days first?
So it vibrated the rest of the way out.
Yeah, whatever, man.
I almost shouldn't have expectations for other people. They're never going to meet them. I just think way too highly of most people. They just never get that. I'm just like, girls, I'm the world's worst about the woman being like, man, it's just not poor.
So you're saying that women don't like you or women do like you and you don't like them back?
Don't turn this around on me.
I'm wondering. I just want to know.
I'm saying
I want to know.
My expectations of them, they'll never meet they'll never meet my expectations.
Most of the time you're right. So yeah, I'm blaming them. Facebook has a lot of shit to blame for women's expectations. A lot.
Quit using fucking filters.
That is no lie. Being catfish nowadays, don't even look at the pictures. Just start talking to them. If you like them, go meet them in person because I promise you, pictures they got on there.
Don't do that. Don't ever meet somebody in person. Don't hook up with random people on Facebook. Holy shit.
Okay, well, maybe don't do that either.
Are you seriously unsociable enough that you can't go out and just find somebody?
Well, maybe some people are too busy for that, though. You know what I mean? Like, they got other shit going on, or they got kids. They can't go out or whatever else.
On the night you went out on a date, you could have went out and tried to find somebody.
Wait. On the night you went out on a date, you could have went out and found somebody.
Yeah, so instead of finding some random person on the fucking internet.
Oh, so you're saying just, go out with a friend.
No, I'm saying go out to the bar and find somebody instead of finding some random person on Facebook and taking the chance of that not being even that person. Yeah. That's not even the point. We're not even talking about catfishing people. Just because they got filters on their face don't make them a catfish.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It just makes them... I mean, no, but a catfish is completely different.
Well, I know.
But yeah, you know, okay.
Okay, but you hear that.
You can't use that. You can't use that. You can't use that.
How can I not use that?
They don't make sense.
Yeah,
as soon as you start talking about catfish, you know it don't. To you it does, but it don't. It's not.
I've heard people say that, though. I didn't even get that. I didn't even make that up. I've heard that from
similar
somebody
to
else.
catfishing, but you need to make that analogy first before you just start right into calling it catfish. Because catfish is like people that were like a fat black woman was messaging a white girl trying to say she was some buffed up guy. That is completely fucking different from somebody using filters on their face.
Oh, man.
It is.
It is. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I need guidance. I don't find nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not saying I care what...
I'm just usually always the best at what I'm doing, so I don't have to have a lot of guidance.
Yeah. I can take positive criticism versus what people think of me. I feel like it's two different things, and that's just my opinion. God damn, if you don't quit coughing. Do you feel better? Did you get it all out?
Yep.
Thank God.
No, I got like 30 fucking minutes to cut out.
No shit. This motherfucker about had a heart attack with coughing.
I gotta take out a whole bunch now.
I know you do.
Oh, I remember it was a bullshit story. It's not real. It wasn't real. I mean, I don't even know if you can legally do that. It's fucking. There's got to be some law against that.
Who says there is?
There's gotta be.
He's probably a loophole. They're probably hitting the law on doing that shit
I
yet.
don't know if you know what the fuck a loophole is, but that's not a loophole.
Well, oh my God. No, I do know what a loophole is. I mean, I didn't mean like.
There's a loophole of like 50 laws in the whole world. They find one like every once in a while they have to patch up.
Yeah. It's kind of like an apartment saying you can't have a pit bull living with you, but guess what? If your pit bull is prescribed to you, you can have that pit bull living with you. That's against your. That's against your well.
That doesn't even apply to us. So.
That's against your well-being.
It's a fucking. No, that's not. It's not against your well-being. They're saying pit bulls are more aggressive towards other dogs.
No.
Naturally, statistically speaking, I don't care what kind of bullshit you've seen on Facebook. Real animal control statistics show pit bulls are more aggressive than any other dog. Not any other dog species, but most other dog species, even the little ones. Like we're talking about like Rottweilers are worse than pit bulls. You know what I mean? Like all those dogs people say are mean. There's a reason they have that. That's not just something one day people were like, we're going to start saying pit bulls kill motherfuckers. Like, why would you even do that? You wouldn't.
I don't know.
You wouldn't. It come around because it's true. There would be no other reason to make it up.
I don't know. I have to argue with you on that.
You just biased on a dog species?
No, okay, no, yeah, but okay, but look at
it.
No, but what I'm saying is though, like,
I fucking hate pit bulls. I'm gonna start telling everybody and somehow get it spread
what
around
the
the
fuck
whole
ever,
goddamn
man?
world.
What the fuck ever?
Like somehow I'm gonna be so mad at pit bulls that for no reason. Other than just like something had to happen, but I don't think anything.
There's a lot of bad people that find pit bulls attractive.
Like,
that is what's wrong with pit bulls.
Fuck it. We're just gonna say these fucking pit bulls are mean as shit, spread it around the whole goddamn world. Holy shit.
But how many drug dealers do you see with a pit bull versus a goddamn boxer? Or something like that?
That's because pit bulls are fucking mean. They don't kill
because
shit.
people make pit bulls mean, man. A fucking man.
A pit bull is still,
fucking...
no, that's not even the point.
What is the point?
What? That's not it.
I was hand fishing one time.
Pit bulls are naturally aggressive animals.
This bitch brought a pit bull.
You fucking piece of
shit. His name was Loverboy. It's like, oh no, he's never bit anybody. And I was sketchy about this dog the whole time.
No, I'm going to tell a story in the
that's your
microphone.
personality.
Tell a story into this microphone.
Norm Cat, the Storm Kitty. Live, coming at you.
What the fuck?
Coming at you from the...
Stormcat the Storm Kitty.
Norm Cat the Storm Kitty.
Coming at you from the
Cat, the
dining
Storm
room
Kitty.
studio. We're hand fishing at Kelly Creek. This chick brought this pit bull with her. And I'm eyeballing this pit bull, and she's like, oh no, he's never bit anybody. His name's Loverboy. I'm thinking, all right, well, we're messing around the water, we get some fish. I get out of the water, and I'm the last one out, me and the dog. And I get out, and I'm wearing some shorts, and they're real heavy because they're soaking wet. And this dog comes trotting around me, jumps up and put his paws on my thighs, rips my shorts down, and proceeds to tug on my junk for a good 10 seconds while I'm beating the living shit out of this dog.
Did the dog bite your dog?
Yes, it bit my dick.
This dog bit your dog.
Listen, I have
You need to be
scars
more
on my
careful about
legs.
your dog.
I have
You need to
scars
be-
on my legs
I have nothing.
from where the dog stuck his claws like in my legs and to latch onto me. Nobody did
You-
anything. They sat around laughing. Matt,
I don't know.
nobody did shit, man.
I don't know that I could have fought back if a dog had bit my dick. I don't even know.
No, you will start swinging. I promise. I
Oh,
guarantee.
My God.
So
You
what's your
cannot
opinion-
trust-
What's your opinion on whether or not pit bulls are aggressive?
You can't trust a damn pit bull, dude. It's in their blood.
Dogs also can point out just bad people, man.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Maybe it's you, Nick.
That's pretty fucked up, man.
Although I can say this too. Anytime I've had someone come in my house with my dogs,
I'm so sorry my co-host fucking insulted you. I'm gonna take this microphone back so maybe you can go cry or something.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't
That's
mean to
fucked up.
insult
I
you
can't
like
believe you
that.
did
I'm
that.
just saying.
Whoa.
You're supposed to come up with a better comment back. But
Y'all heard it from Nick
anytime-
firsthand. Y'all heard it from Nick firsthand. Pit bulls are an aggressive species.
I don't want my
They
show.
bite.
I don't want not my show, but
that
our
dog
show.
was so elaborate in his attack. He ripped his shorts down and then proceeded to bite his dick.
It didn't leave a scar, but there was a cut down the top.
It cut it. And you're telling me pit bulls aren't. Just because you got one with a jaw. Okay, so backstory. Tyler has 2 pit bulls. One of them's name, I don't know, but she's skinny. I think she's got like the worm or something.
No, she doesn't. Her name is Heidi, and she's 100 pounds. Pretty big fucking
The
dog.
other one is named Hero, and his bottom jaw is about 2 inches too short, and I'm pretty sure he's got. He's
This is
a
all from
special
his
dog. He's a
visual
real nice dog.
point of view. He's a bully, so his lips way overhang his bottom jaw. Yes, they do, but he does not have a fucking underbite.
He's got a huge underbite.
He does not have a fucking underbite, folks. I swear to God.
I sat on the couch with him for like 2 hours one night. I know.
Sweetest dog ever. Most clueless dog you've ever met in your whole life is sweetest dog ever. That bitch is crazy.
I tell you what, we had some nice pit bulls growing up. We had a couple, but like we were talking about, they stayed out by the tree though, and like we weren't allowed to go pet them or anything. They'd take down a 250-pound hog though, like it wasn't nothing.
Some of them are meant for just hunting, but that's how you treat any hog dog. I mean, you ain't supposed to just like invite a hog dog into your house to sleep in the bed with you. Yeah, they probably are. Very, very few times is that a good dog. You know what I mean?
Why didn't we have inside hog dogs then, or inside pit bulls?
Shut the fuck up. They're not useless. They're mean. They're good dogs.
Okay, you want to go
Now,
chase?
if you
Okay,
ever,
I tell you what.
Heidi knows the opening.
We've had dogs get our horses a total of maybe 5 or 6 times, and I bet 5.5 of those are pit bulls. That's a real true story.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so have you changed your mind?
Nope. My pit bulls are sweet pit bulls.
You think
They're
that
nice
till you
pit
get them
bulls.
around some cows?
I've been attacked by a pit bull before. Not really attacked, but I had one rip my pants one time.
It bite your dick.
Did not bite my dick, thank God. But it was my mama's pit bull, which I mean that says a lot.
Nick, do you have PTSD, man? Like, do you need? If you need to talk to me about it. Yeah, wake
Nick,
up
you've
at
had
night.
kind of you've had kind of a rough life. I'm judging you. Who were you hanging out with that day?
Matt.
That says enough.
We hung out with a one-legged hooker last weekend. We're not gonna talk about that though.
Oh my God.
It's a weird experience.
Did you get like a discount price?
We didn't buy her.
Give him a free kiss.
Yeah, we had to get away from that.
$200 an hour.
$200 an hour.
$200 an hour.
You say that like that's expensive.
No, man, we
She only have one leg.
no, we went to leave. We went
$1.50
to leave.
or no deal.
Hold on. So one leg is 25% off. No, we went to leave and we're like almost to the truck and this lady stops us and she's this one-legged hooker apparently. And she was like telling she loved us and everything, was trying to kiss me. I was like, no, get away. It was a different experience.
So is that the one you met at the bar last weekend that you said you took home?
No.
Oh.
It was a different one-legged hooker.
Different one-legged hooker.
As long as ain't no 3-legged hooker, I'm all right.
We need to get another microphone for Nick. We need to get another microphone for Nick. Fucking spit it out.
I do not think it is only me that thinks that kids are softer nowadays than what they used to be. No doubt, like their fucking kids are a lot softer than what they used to be.
100%.
I've seen a deal on Facebook.
I'm almost at the point now where I don't even think it's an argument. No shit, they're not they're softer than what we
Well,
were.
no, but I mean, I seen on Facebook yesterday or today, I can't remember, that this kid had the palm of his hands and they were red. They weren't bleeding or nothing. They were red. They weren't bruised. It just happened that day that this coach made him bear crawl. Jesus fucking Christ. Get your sissy ass kid and either take him home or slap the shit out of him and tell him it's a sport. If you fuck up, you have to pay for it. Nothing's fucking wrong with that. That's like I seen this video of this man that made his kid walk 5 miles to school because this is the second time she got kicked off the bus.
There's kids that do that all the time because they ain't got a ride. Like, shit, show that kid why he's getting to use the bus. You know, it's not even about the fact
That's like
you being hard on your kids. It's about the fact your kid needs to know there's some people don't have that fucking bus.
They really
Kids
don't.
need
It's
to
a
be
privilege.
reminded that they ain't shit.
Yeah, they're nothing.
They are.
Their opinions don't matter.
They are
And your
nothing.
feelings don't matter.
Not at all.
Like, they need to start skipping dinner again.
Like, I ain't talking about, like, abusing people or nothing like that. I just mean, like, they need to know that, shut up.
That was one of my deals, too. Like, I didn't get to pick what the fuck it is I want.
If you're 18 years old, you cannot have an argument with me about life. You can't. There is nothing in life you've witnessed yet that I haven't already fucking witnessed. And that's just 27 years.
I can agree with you, slightly. No, I mean, I can agree with you. Now, I'm not saying there's no 18-year-olds that haven't had rough ass.
I'm talking about normal kids. Normal
No,
kids.
okay.
Average every day.
All right,
You're talking
no.
about specific situations. Yeah, I know somebody's third cousin way down the line this one time had a hard life. I ain't talking about that person. I'm talking about your normal, everyday kid.
I can agree. I'll agree with you on that.
There's not much an 18-year-old can sit here and tell me about life.
I don't think there's much 23
The next
myself
3
can tell
years
you
of
about
their
life,
life,
but
next 3 to 4 years, their life is going to change drastically.
Yeah, they're not even the same
doubt.
person.
They're going to be
No doubt.
flipped upside down,
No
spun
doubt.
around.
And I feel like, y'all think technology has anything to do with that nowadays?
Yeah, it does.
Like, do you think Facebook really does? Like, people say, oh, social media and everything else like that makes
Social
you...
media is not bad unless you make it bad. Like,
Okay, thank you. I don't think you... Yeah, you can sit there and look at all the...
if
how
you have drama
successful
on
people
Facebook, it's
are.
because you did something stupid outside of Facebook, or you have problems with people you need to get taken care of. You know?
I'm not even talking about drama. I'm talking about, like, the
I'm
fact
talking about
that...
anything.
People getting softer, I think Facebook has a lot to do with it because it's letting them know, like, they could be narcissistic and worry about what other people think about them, and it gives them an outlet for that.
I think so, too.
Where if they were just having to get their outlet for that in a normal world and everyday settings, they would be looked at like, dude, shut up.
And I like having several different opinions from people. And it's people that think differently than me. I mean, I like to hear the pros and the cons. You know, you got to think about that a lot in life. And I that's where I like to talk to people. And I mean, I may put maybe too much of my business out there. I don't really know, but sometimes, but it's to the right people. It's not to, like, you know what I mean? Just random ass people. I don't really care what other people think about me, but I want to know, am I doing this right or am I not doing this right? On certain situations in life.
If you don't have a valid criticizing point, don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Not you, but I mean.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like, if there's really something wrong with what I'm doing, like, tell me. But if there's not, like, if it's something you can live with, keep your mouth shut. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I met this one guy at the bar last night, and I was drunk. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went to take a step backwards.
Rehab part 2.
Shut the fuck up, man. I met a guy at the bar last night by accident. I was walking and I stumbled a little bit, and he like jumped backwards like he was terrified I was finna like hit him or some shit. And I was like, damn, dude, like, you alright? And he's like, man, I'm sorry. He's like, I was in the Marines. He said, I got PTSD bad. He said, I really didn't know, and drunk people kind of scared me. And I was like, I'm really not that drunk. I was like, I stumbled a little bit. I said, I caught myself. I didn't fall or nothing, you know. But he was honestly sitting there. He was like, I didn't know if you were going to fucking hit me or not, man. And I was like, damn, dude. I started talking to him. Hell, I bought him a beer. Him and his wife a beer. Met both of them. Really good people.
Like, if he was 19 years old, he might could tell me some life, you know, because that dude's been through some shit. He got PTSD, but not.
No, this is like a 45-year-old man. And I feel for that. You know, I know that's a tough situation. Shout out to any Marine out there, first responder. I don't know what you guys go through. It's more than obviously I can handle because I didn't go sign up for this shit. Casey, do you remember? I don't really remember a lot of things we've done together in life.
I know it. I recall things every now and again. I'm just like, whoa, I forgot that happened.
You remember us going to donkey basketball one night in Linden, Texas? Did not know what the fuck donkey basketball was until that day.
Yeah, man, it's one of the things. We have fun doing that every year in Linden. That is like one good thing I do like going to is donkey basketball in Linden.
And for those of you that don't know what donkey basketball is, because I didn't until I heard about it this day that I was asked to go to it, it's literally...
The police, the teachers, and the students, and somebody else, another group of people get together on donkeys, and they shoot basketballs. All these rules. And
in the gym, in the high school gym, they're riding donkeys, playing basketball.
They put rubber shoes on the donkeys, and so they can run around.
Literally, swear to God, it's literally donkey fucking basketball. It just blows my mind. The first time I seen that, it just blew my mind. I was like, holy fuck. It was funny, though. I didn't grow up with normal shit like that. It was after I was 21 that I even found out about it.
I still think it's that hard to fathom that there's donkey basketball. I feel like somebody told you, you'd be like, no shit, that's cool.
See, but if somebody told you, you'd be like, oh, that's really cool. But if you walked up on some donkey basketball, you'd be like, what in the world did I just stumble upon?
I just know that dude has that stick, and he, like, the donkeys are trained, like, and he bangs on the ground, and somebody's ready to lock up, and they'll start bucking. And you don't ever know which ones somebody's about to do.
Oh, yeah, there was definitely...
He go, clack, clack, and everything out there just goes haywire.
No, man.
We got hammered. We
Yeah,
were,
we did.
we
We
were
were
shotgunning
shotgunning
beers in the school parking lot.
Shotgunning beers in the school parking lot.
Right up by the door, too. Like,
It
we
really
were
was.
right up front. We wasn't parked out in the parking lot. We were
you,
right
and
up
Mr.
front.
Alan Watson. Love that guy.
Oh, my gosh. I've been in more trouble with that guy than I can care to mention.
I didn't know that Alan lived in the Whataburger house in Stephenville. Tell me how awesome
Yeah,
that
he
is.
was the original.
But I was talking to somebody in Shooters. This is when I was security / a busboy at Shooters or whatever. And I'm walking by and I'm grabbing bottles or whatever off tables and shit, throw them away. And Cole Wetzel was playing. This is back before he was getting real big, but he was first getting known. And this guy sitting at the table and he's like, man, I know Cole Wetzel. We used to go to college together. And I was like, no shit. And I was like, I had a bunch of buddies that went to school with him. Next thing you know, he ended up knowing Alan, and he was talking about how Alan Watson had the Whataburger house right down the road from Whataburger in Stephenville, Texas.
Did you ever go there?
I've never been to Stephenville. I've driven through Stephenville. I've never been to TSU, anything. I need to. I would love to. I'm 23. I'm on the cusp now. Like I can still go to that and be all right, maybe. I mean, I just don't find... Is Stephenville really that awesome, though?
No, it's not.
I've heard the music scene's pretty live. I thought you told me that.
It is pretty live, like if you go to Larry Joe Taylor's, but you're not going to find shit to do around there on the
I want to go to
weekend.
Green Hall. I haven't been to Green Hall yet.
That's not in Stephenville.
I know that, but
It's
I'm
in
just
the
saying, like,
Bronx.
no, I'm just saying, like, we were talking
Technically, it's in Green. But Stephenville's one of them places that, unless you know some college kids actively going there, you're not going to be able to find shit to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fuck, they got like 2 bars.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This
I
ain't no
haven't been to
big town.
Oh, I know it's not.
Fucking
It's like,
Stephenville's
it's
a little
smaller
town,
than Texarkana, ain't it?
Yeah, a lot smaller. Holy shit. Stephenville's kind of a small town, dog. It's just
Like
got a
New
college
Boston?
in it. Not that small.
Okay.
Like Marshall.
I'll tell you what's a fun place.
I enjoy Texarkana.
Texarkana's fun, but I've lived here my whole life. I just want to get out there and enjoy a little bit of life.
Ain't nothing there, dog.
Man.
I've been out there, done it
But
all.
I mean,
I'm
I haven't.
back here.
See, but odds, you're saying like you've been there, done it all, whatever else, but I haven't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, it wasn't worth it. I'd take it all back.
No.
No
I
way.
enjoy traveling. I enjoy Fort Worth. I really do. I know it's a tourist town, whatever else, but dude, that's really getting to be known for the music capital and all the live shows and everything else they have. And I'll tell you what, I'm super interested in just all of that stuff. Like, it draws me in so much. From the history behind it to the people that own it to the way they do things around there.
Stockyards is fun. I like going to Stockyards.
See, I'm not even that big on the stockyards. Like, I like West 7th Street. I went to Magnolia Motor Lounge last time I was there.
Okay, I mean like Stockyards as far as the strip of bars down there.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's
Not
what I'm
the
talking
actual
about.
like Stockyards. I don't give a fuck about going to eat and all that.
Yeah, I don't
Going to
either.
watch a cowboy show. That is pretty cool. Like, get out there on them streets and start gunning each other down. Like, that's some cool shit.
That is cool.
They
but-
just randomly do it. You just walk out of a store and there'll be a gunfight going on. And it's a bunch of cowboys fucking popping off. It's fun, man. It's cool to watch.
I would like to go to Stockyards like with y'all. I went when I was probably 18, 19. Like, I got into Blue Moon over there, big ID, but Matt couldn't get in. Like, he was waiting outside, and we ended up getting rushed. I wasn't able to enjoy myself like I should have been able to.
It's definitely a good time.
It is, man.
I met Ed Burleson down there. He's like an old 90s country singer.
Yeah, I know Ed Burleson. Northeast Texas Women.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love the fuck out of that song.
Northeast
South of Oklahoma, east of New Mexico, west.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, so my cousin, Kyle Palmer, the one that I go to McKinney with a lot,
Yeah.
we went to a Pat Green concert there. I was on my way back from West Texas. I hadn't even made it home yet. I valet parked a 1-ton Dodge and a camper at fucking Billy Bob's, okay? Pulled up to the front. He dared me to do it. And he said he had an extra ticket for me if I
Oh,
would.
shit.
So I pulled up to the front. This son gun takes it. No questions asked. Acts like he gets campers in the
All
park,
the time.
all the time.
Well, you gotta think about it.
Come back next day to go get it. He was like, yeah, man, it's parked over there across the road. And like, I had it parked in the back, like all nice and neat. It's easy to get out. I was like, man, this dude's done this before. But anyway, that's not the point. I get there, and of course, Pat Green puts on a good show, but I'm not a Billy Bob's fan. I just don't like Billy Bob's. Personally, my personal opinion, I'm not a Billy Bob's
Love
fan.
Pat Green though.
Go-
Didn't give off bar vibe.
Yeah, it's too big. It's a
I
tourist attraction.
walked in there, dude.
That's besides the point. What I'm
Sorry.
trying to get at is that we go there, and then we go downtown to the stockyards part, like the actual stockyards, where like the Thirsty Armadillo is, White Elephant, all that. And I think it was the white elephant's what we went into. I can't remember which one it was.
Is it real narrow and
Yeah,
long?
it was really narrow and it was purple on the inside thing.
Yeah. I think it was it.
All right, so anyways, we go in there and he's like, I got a special surprise for you. And I was like, what's that? You know, I was thinking like, we should start taking shots or something like that. And he's like, I know this guy. And I said, who is he? He said, Ed Burleson. I said, no shit. It's Ed Burleson. I said, I ain't heard his songs in forever.
Yeah.
And sure enough, that song was in there playing, it gets off stage and immediately comes to our table. Doesn't miss a lick. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? My cousin went to college and was roommates with Ed Burleson's brother.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Ed Burleson come to our table all evening, and we sat there and drank. We got hammered drunk. He tried to hire me for his construction company. I got his number.
No shit?
Yeah, I got his number. I never called him. I don't want to go work out there.
Oh, you might need to.
Yeah, Ed Burleson.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's not how you spell his
pretty
name.
cool. No, it's not. It's got an E in it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that at the time.
That's super
And we
cool.
were hammered
I
drunk.
used to have Josh Ward's number.
Yeah, he was supposed to hit us up.
Yeah, he was.
Sometime. But he gonna want to be on our podcast when I'm like, buddy, remember that time you were supposed to hit us next time you come to Texas Canyon and you didn't?
Yep. I can't say that though, man. They were busy.
Get in my podcast.
That's like Co and them.
I
Otis is cool.
talk to Otis on Facebook every once in a while, but me and Coach Snapchat.
Otis is a genuine person. That's one of them guys that you meet and you know right offhand. He's not like the rest of them. I'm
No.
not saying any of them are bad or anything else like that, but he is his own person, and he doesn't let a lot of things in life other than Jesus influence that man.
Yeah, he's like a Jesus rocker, except like he really loves rock and roll. And
He really
Jesus.
does.
You
He
know,
really
like
does.
he
There's
doesn't
nothing
like,
wrong with that.
Yeah, not at all. It's just a weird.
I love him for it. You know.
Yeah, you don't find
Because
that.
he doesn't. And you know, I mean, he doesn't care about anything other than just spreading his word and his happiness, and just a super nice guy. Great conversation every time you ever meet him. I've never,
I tell you what, I sent him our podcast, our first episode.
Yeah.
Within 10 minutes, he hit me back. I'm digging it.
Super
and finished
cool.
it.
Super cool.
Said he liked it.
Super cool. Like that guy. Congratulations on him getting married too. By the way, gorgeous wife. I haven't met her yet. But I've heard great things.
Shout out Otis to getting married. I haven't fucked my life up yet, but I'm waiting on the time. I'm waiting on it. It was me,
Colton
Mason.
Watson.
Yeah, but we remember back that far. But I mean, towards after Colton and Easy left, Andreas was the drummer.
Yep.
Mason was bass.
Yep.
And Otis was the lead guitarist. And Cole
Captain. How could you forget Captain?
What?
You remember Captain?
Who the fuck is Captain?
He was from Mount Pleasant. He's the one that taught him.
Cody?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why the fuck you call him Captain. I ain't never heard that.
That's what I only knew him by.
Oh, yeah, Cody.
He's
He
a
got
nice
married
guy.
too. He quit and got married.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why
a
he
nice
quit.
guy. He's a super nice guy too. A lot of great band members been in that band. I can't say a whole lot about Co. I'm just kidding.
I always had fun.
I did too. But speaking of which, do you remember the time they showed up to our house and we had a house party right after one of his shows in
The
Texas
cops
Canada?
kept driving by and they'd stop and like, we haven't got a call, we can't do anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like 5 o'clock in the morning, we're still out there.
Dre and Co ended up fist fighting in our yard, the neighbor on the left's yard, the neighbor on the right's yard, and then ended up back in our yard.
Me and Alex were just sitting on the front porch and my alarm goes off to go to work and they're out there throwing down. I'm just like, golly. And I go in and change shirts, just drive off. I ain't say nothing to them.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like I needed to get in on that one.
yeah, that was
Looked a little personal. Best friends, it's like me and you fighting, except we don't actually throw down. Them some bitches just throw down.
that's cool though. Them two are brothers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You ever heard that saying? I can't remember who. I think it's Damn Quails. The blood's thick, but the water's deeper.
Blood's thick, water's deeper.
Wine works fine, but the whiskey's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, Casey, I'm just gonna say it doesn't take that much energy, or it didn't cost anything for you to just be a kind person. You can be nice to people.
To chill the fuck
Well,
out.
I try to be nice for a second, and then when that doesn't work, I have to get angry. That's what people don't understand, you know.
So
I'm nice.
so do
like
you
I'll
have
say
anger
it once
issues?
nice,
So
and
do
then
you
if
have
I
anger
don't
issues?
get it through, no. It's just I know how to get my point across. It
No,
always
I'm
works.
bad about that. I'll say it 2-3 times nice, and then all of a sudden I shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then
Like,
people
I'll
will get
fucking
mad at you
say-
like you. I'm like, I told you sons of bitches 3 fucking times nice, and then you're gonna get mad at me whenever I finally do get mad. No, If I'm nice to you once or twice over it, then you should take the heat and they're like, all right, Casey's being nice about this. Because I'm fisting to flip.
Okay,
But
well,
sometimes-
maybe I'm talking about random acts of kindness.
I help people all the time.
Yeah, you did let me
It's
slip
mainly
in.
just towards you. That
No, I do. I help. Anybody ever ask me for anything, I've always got their back.
You gonna burn a hole in the couch.
I help anybody with anything.
I think it was Shannon talking last night about Casey's Facebook post. And she was like, Casey just must be depressed. Like, he posts a bunch of sad shit. I was like, no. Like, it may seem sad to, like, an ignorant person. And I had to explain, I was like, by ignorant, I mean the definition, like, to lack knowledge of something. Like, in this fact, like, they're ignorant of life, like, real life. I was like, you're still in college. Like, you're going to hit this point where you're going to realize, like, oh, shit, this sucks. It's like, and what he's saying is, stop saying, oh, I hope this gets better. It needs to get better. It needs to get better. It's like, go ahead and give that up because it's not going to happen. You need to accept the fact that this is how this is. Like, that's exactly what he's saying. It's like, you're going to be depressed for sure the rest of your life. You keep waiting for shit to get better because it's not. And I could tell she can't really fully understand that until she goes through life.
Life's a hole.
But
Just dig
she
it.
will. Like, one day she's going to remember that.
I guess a hole would make more sense, but garden's already been.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joe Dirt said life's a hole, dig
Nice.
it.
He said lots of garden.
Life's a garden, dig it. Joe Dirt. Look it up. Research it. YouTube it. Listen
it
to
up.
it. Believe it.
I think maybe you should have did that before you opened your mouth. Just telling me to.
I don't know why I'm friends with you anymore, Casey. I guess because I was hungry and you fed me.
Back to being a good friend.
Never forget. It's very necessary.
No, you didn't think of me like that. I'm just telling you the truth.
Oh,
Not
I hope
always.
not. I hope not.
Not always.
You get pretty harsh.
Well, I mean, shit, sometimes truth hurts.
It's like my uncle called me a couch surfer.
No, you're homeless. You try to put it a good way.
I'm not that fucking homeless. Like, I mean, I'm not.
I don't think it's great on how homeless you can be. I think you're either homeless or you're not. I'm not that homeless. I'm like 80%. I mean, it's still at 20%. Like, I have a home, but I don't have a home. You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up. It's not that. Oh.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. The best part about it is it's random right now, and I'm not just sitting in a room by myself. It really does.
No, that's the whole thing. It goes back to the first episode about autopilot. It keeps you from going on autopilot.
Exactly. It keeps me from. I mean, and honestly, I'm with my family a little bit more, and that's not a bad thing. It's good. It makes me miss.
You're got to be a pretty damn good person to think positive about being homeless.
It's never ending.
That maybe says a lot about me. Then
It does. I've never said you're a bad person.
I've had a few moments. I've done some dumb shit. I fucked up a little bit, but nothing terribly bad.
Tried to fight me over $30 one time.
I did not try to fight you over $30. I wanted you to understand the principle of the $30.
I spent $6 out of the way in like 2 weeks, and so much flips the fuck out. Thought it was the worst fucking thing. Actually, I didn't spend $6. I bought one of those beers, and somebody else bought me the other one.
So this motherfucker was a bum. You
Wasn't
gotta be a
fucking
pretty good
bum.
person to be a bum.
I had
and
never
have a
taken
positive
money from.
outlook
I
on
never
stuff.
took a dime from any of them sons of bitches. I had time to pay my $30 on the fucking internet bill.
Okay,
That's the only
Jesus.
money I ever took from anybody. Nobody ever gave me shit.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Obviously, it was not that big a deal if I didn't remember it. Goddamn Dodge out there, waking everybody in the whole fucking neighborhood up.
But I don't miss it one bit.
I don't either, dude. I work on them every day.
I don't
And
miss
that's the
the
work.
boys.
Like that is one of the most like a 2006, 2007 Dodge 5.9 with a straight pipe and a 10-inch tip because every Dodge owner thinks that they need to have that for that truck to run well. Dude, is the most loud, annoying sound you've ever heard in your whole entire life. It's just like a bassy droning just drilling into your head, just boy. And every Dodge owner's like, man, that sounds awesome. And I'm like, dude, that's so fucking unreal. Like, oh my God, can we please kill this bitch? You do not have to leave it idling every time you go in somewhere. Please kill it. Just for me. I don't even want to be around it that much right now. Please. It's been giving me flashbacks to work. That's what's wrong with me. Do you play a lot of guitar?
Yeah, I don't play as much as I used to, man. When I was in high school, my senior year, first scrimmage out of the year, probably first half of the scrimmage, a live scrimmage. This dude was fucking with me. I reached across and I went to punch his ass in the chin. And when I did, I reached too far and it bit my wrist like that when I hit him. And it broke my scaphoid. There's a little bone in the wrist. There's 7 of them. This is the bone that holds all the other 6 together. And I ended up going a year, finished out the season, ended up going like a year before I had surgery on it. And it was broken. Didn't know it. I ended up fucking it up, man. I had plans to go to the Marine Corps. I already had MOS picked out. I was going intelligence. Had a ship date for boot camp and everything.
That's pretty intense.
I can't bend my wrist now. Every fucking day I bend my wrist farther than that. And this hurts like a bitch right there. But compared to that, what it was.
So you can't like push off of it at all, can you?
No, I can't use it to push. When I push, I have to set this one higher. It's not as bad as it seems like it would be. I'm used to it now.
That sucks. I didn't realize. I was walking in the gym the other day. I didn't realize how fucking bow-legged I am. I was like, God damn. I'm bad bow-legged.
But I can't play as long.
She put 2 fingers up there, didn't she?
I love it too. I'm a dirty motherfucker. I don't care.
I don't know, man.
I just don't want nobody getting close to my asshole.
I'd probably kick you, baby.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Can't take any chances.
Really?
It's a little gay.
I guess so.
I'd say you're 10% gay for doing that.
I mean,
that's a hard 10. Put something in your ass is 10%.
I mean, I haven't put anything
That's a
in my
solid
ass.
10. No, you see, I mean, you've had something inserted into your ass.
No.
Whether it be a tongue, finger.
You've had fingers. Yeah, you have. You told me
I've had like that.
Oh my God! Now we're getting. We're like,
Still,
oh, it was just an inch. I mean, no.
Well, and I didn't like it.
That's
that
doesn't count.
I tried.
That's like saying just sticking the head in.
I tried it.
No,
shut the fuck up. It is not nowhere near like that. I like a woman to play with my asshole. I do not want a man to play with my asshole. Totally fucking different.
I think it's one of the things. It's not about gender. It's about you just like something playing with your asshole.
Nah, it's definitely not it.
That's it. Well, guys, this is the end of the show where one of us probably passed out. But you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, and iTunes. The main thing we ask is that you leave a review on whatever platform it is that you listen to us on. It helps get our name out there. We have new episodes every Monday at 6 a.m. And as always, we hope you had just as much fun as we did, right here on the Texas Meltdown.